recently, you may have seen Facebook announce changes to its platform concerning businesses and how their algorithm is going to work and how engagement is going to work for businesses. Mark Zuckerberg made a statement about wanting Facebook to be a friendlier, happier place and wanting to kind of eliminate some of the promotional, salesy type posts. So what does that mean for a business owner who is on Facebook? Well, basically what it means is that you're gonna have to work a lot harder to get engagement and a lot harder for your posts to be seen on people's news feeds. So here are some tips and ways that you can do that. Number one, video. Video is a great way to drive engagement, and it doesn't have to be long and it doesn't have to be professionally shot, but just quick, fun videos about what makes your business tick and what's happening during the day, or your team members doing fun things can be great things that you can upload to Facebook. Facebook Live is definitely going to get priority for coming up higher on news feeds, and Facebook Live is a great tool that every business should have a strategy for. So coming up with that strategy will be different depending on what your industry is, but start thinking about ways that you can incorporate Facebook Live onto your business pages at least once a week. I want to talk briefly about some of the other platforms and give you some general tips about ways to be successful on some of the other social media platforms. Next, we're going to talk about Twitter. Twitter is a great medium if you want to keep up with things that are happening quickly, if you want to pitch news reporters, and if you want to keep up with industry trends. Now, having said that, I will tell you that if you can't be on Twitter and making new posts every single day, and sometimes twice or 3 times a day, it's really not even worth being on the medium at all. Twitter is a medium where you really have to be actively engaged or hire someone who can be actively engaged for your company, because you need to be tagging and you need to be hashtagging and you need to be becoming part of that conversation. And Twitter is really more about news, industry trends, sometimes the dreaded politics, but really shouldn't be too warm and fuzzy. Now, when it comes to Instagram, if your business is on Instagram, this is a great platform to really highlight beautiful photos about what your business is doing. If you're a home builder, you can show your beautiful new home models, or you can show pictures of homeowners with sold signs, people being happy about buying your product. If you're in the restaurant business, of course, you can show shots of great food. Instagram is very visual and it's all about showing beautiful photos. You really shouldn't include too many words in your captions, but you should definitely be hashtagging and definitely be tagging and definitely be showing where your location is. But I love Instagram because there's really no politics, there's no negative stuff on there. It's all about sharing beautiful photos. One of my favorite platforms right now for businesses is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great platform that every business should be on. Now, don't just think that that means having a LinkedIn for your personal profile. Your business should have its own LinkedIn page. And that's a place where people can follow you, where your employees can become members of your business, and you can be sharing industry trends and thought leadership pieces. And all that means is that when you're on LinkedIn, things that are getting very high engagement are tips for other people in your industry. So you can share something very short, 5 tips about doing this well, and that can tend to get a lot of engagement. LinkedIn is definitely only about business, only about industry trends. It's not a place where you want to share anything personal. Really don't show shots of your kids or shots of your pets. Keep it all business centric. And it's a great platform to be sharing those ideas with other people in your industry. It's also a great place for recruiting great employees. Hope some of these tips helped, and we'll see you back in our next video.